Love messages. You know you're in love when you can't fall asleep because the reality is finally better than your dreams. Dr. Seuss. To the world, you may be one person, but to one person you are the world. Dr. Seuss. Love and compassion are necessities, not luxuries. Without them humanity cannot survive. Dalai Lama. 'Tis better to have loved and lost, than never to have loved at all. Alfred, Lord Tennyson. The best thing to hold onto in life is each other. Audrey Hepburn. Two people in love, alone, isolated from the world, that's beautiful. Milan Kundera. The greatest happiness of life is the conviction that we are loved, loved for ourselves, or rather, loved in spite of ourselves. Victor Hugo. I think the perfection of love is that it's not perfect. Taylor Swift. Love is composed of a single soul inhabiting two bodies. Aristotle. Love does not dominate, it cultivates. Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. We are shaped and fashioned by what we love. Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. To love or have loved, that is enough. Ask nothing further. There is no other pearl to be found in the dark folds of life. In 500 Days of Summer. Victor Hugo. Love recognizes no barriers. It jumps hurdles, leaps fences, penetrates walls to arrive at its destination full of hope. Maya Angelou. If you live to be 100, I want to live to be 100 minus 1 day, so I never have to live without you. Winnie the Pooh. Affection is responsible for 9/10 of whatever solid and durable happiness there is in our lives. C.S. Lewis. To lose balance sometimes for love is part of living a balanced life. Elizabeth Gilbert. Love never dies a natural death. It dies because we don't know how to replenish its source. It dies of blindness and errors and betrayals. It dies of illness and wounds, it dies of weariness, of witherings, of tarnishings. Anais Nin. You know it's love when all you want is that person to be happy, even if you're not part of their happiness. Julia Roberts. I have found the paradox, that if you love until it hurts, there can be no more hurt, only more love. Mother Teresa. The hunger for love is much more difficult to remove than the hunger for bread. Mother Teresa. When we love, we always strive to become better than we are. When we strive to become better than we are, everything around us becomes better too. Paulo Coelho. Love is an untamed force. When we try to control it, it destroys us. When we try to imprison it, it enslaves us. When we try to understand it, it leaves us feeling lost and confused. Paulo Coelho. It is better to be hated for what you are than to be loved for what you are not. André Gide. It is not a lack of love, but a lack of friendship that makes unhappy marriages. Friedrich Nietzsche. Love is the flower, you've got to let it grow. John Lennon.